with the Subguy Saturday morning rant for December 16th. I hope this finds everybody well and hope you got all your Christmas planning going or finished because we're coming up close on the big day here. Little history on the Subguy Saturday morning rant. Last week I posted a video on YouTube and I sent it out to my list about jam it down your throat marketing, and it got such a good response just from that email that I sent out that I thought, well, I come across stuff like that all the time, so why not just kind of collect those things once a week. We'll do a Saturday morning video and go through my rants for the week. Now, I don't have something that I really get mad about every week. Most of you know me. I don't get angry very often, but I see a lot of marketing that let's say is not optimal, and they're repeated mistakes from a lot of people who just hadn't studied marketing. So I thought, at least I could point out some of those on the Subguy Saturday morning rant. So that's kind of the history. This week's rant is actually on myself. Ever since I've been marketing online, I've been real particular about copy and pasting URLs, website addresses from a known good source. Because, once you screw up one letter or add one space or forget one period in those things, you're at the wrong place at the wrong time. However, I did it to myself this week in my branding email series. I had put these emails together over the weekend and then scheduled them in my Aweber account, and very particular about checking out the URLs and everything. But the Tuesday email went out with a link to my Monday blog post, and I didn't realize it till about 4 hours after the email went out, so I had to send out a retraction and correct it and stuff like that, which is not such a bad thing. At least you get some extra readership and some extra engagement, but it's kind of embarrassing, to be a professional email marketer and get one of those URLs wrong. So I just encourage you to copy and paste from a known source when you're using URLs in an email or on a blog post or anywhere that they might be clicked on, to make sure they go to the right place all the time. That's especially true when you're using link trackers to make sure you got the right link tracker. Those things, if you've got more than a couple of them, can get kind of confusing if you don't have a good management plan for them. So keep your link trackers kind of straight as well. So that's sort of the end of the rant part. One of the things I did come across this week is an email from Marie Forleo. Most of you, if you're marketers, have probably seen some of Marie's Marie TV episodes and things like that. Just a great marketer and a fun person to watch. She teamed up with a lady, and I don't remember her name though, to highlight the drug overdose epidemic that's going on in our country. And she sent out, the reason I grabbed onto this is she sent out a statistic which just astounded me, and I'm going to read it to you. It says, in 2016, more than 64,000 people died of drug overdose in America. That's a higher death toll than guns, car crashes, HIV or AIDS ever killed in 1 year in the U.S., and a higher death toll than all U.S. military casualties in the Vietnam and Iraq wars combined. That's just shocking to me. The reason she's put this blog post together is she's selected some places that you can contribute to help fight this drug overdose epidemic and the opioid epidemic. So if you're, it's around the Christmas season, if you feel like you might be motivated, I'm going to put a link to her blog post. You can go over and watch her video, read through the statistics. She's got a lot more information on there. It really hit me hard, and I felt like it was worth putting out. Anyway, that's about it for the Saturday morning rant. I got the branding series out. The summary email is going out this morning about 8 o'clock with a link to all the blog posts and stuff. I'm going to eventually, in the next month or so, put all those blog posts together as a deliverable, a lead magnet kind of thing, or a small product to sell. Because it turned out really good. I got a lot of good comments on it. People are really liking it. And I'll also include a check sheet that you can use to check off the things you might want to do for your branding. Anyway, I hope you like the Facebook Live here. If you could give me a comment below, I would appreciate it. I'm also going to put this up on YouTube and use it in my archive on my blog for the Saturday morning rants. Anyway, that's about it for today. Everybody have a great weekend and a Merry Christmas.